Hello friends, it's Armstrong here from Other Miniatures, and today I'm going to be converting this here, what's the name of that one? 80 crate? Yeah. Okay, whatever, yeah. This mobile in here into post-apocalyptic family vehicle. Yeah, so you probably already seen it in the video from the 5th, which should be at the 5th. Hopefully I'm gonna manage to do it. Yeah, but let's just get on the table and start building it. So here we have it, a nice looking car. Yeah, I would even think about drilling it out just to get rid of this engine from the inside. Yeah, but I just gonna armor it up. I was thinking, what I want to do with it. Yeah, and maybe I gonna add some stuff to the top. Yeah, but what I want to do basically is to just give it some armor and to make it look like something that, just a family that tried to escape from all the mess in the, falling apart world try to do. So for armoring, I have some pieces of plastic card here. I have some mesh from the van build, not van, the boss build. Yeah, I actually found some of the packing tape, and of course I have some extra things here. But without further ado, let's just start cutting the plastic card into smaller pieces, and I don't really care how big they're gonna be. Yeah, I just want them to fit here, so just random size. What I'm thinking is this, that the members of the family, seeing what's going on, with the world fall apart and everything, just started bolting stuff that they could into the car and try to escape to the to the zone that they heard is safe. Yeah, so just this. I'm gonna actually cut 2 pieces of it. Yeah, and I'm rushing a little bit through that. Yeah, but like I said, like always, I'm struggling with time lately, so yeah, I'm gonna be just covering this in. And like I said, I don't want this to be perfect build. Yeah, I think that those guys would just build it in the garage and try to rush out as quickly as possible. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna cover all the windows, I'm gonna cover the roof. Maybe I'm gonna find some old castings that I have of like food crates and stuff like that, and just stock them on the roof as well. Yeah. So let's just see. Come on, there always must be a hair in my builds. Okay, we have this. Now the front window. I have the mesh, and I was thinking, just covering maybe. That's why I cut 2 pieces, because I'm still thinking how to do it properly. But I want to cover at least this bigger part of the window. And like always, I'm gonna probably get stuck to it, because we all know how easy it is to attach this mesh to anything. After my, yeah, you see, this just doesn't want to stick. It's good, but it is annoying at the same time, so sorry. Yep, and I'm just gonna put a piece of plate on this side just to cover it. Yes, I don't know if it is a father with his kids or whoever. Yeah, I don't know. I have some minis that I want to involve in the diorama. Yeah, but I don't have a single child miniature left. After I did Alice for that previous one, I think that I called her Alice. Yeah, just I don't know whether I actually mentioned it, but that was what I meant to call the girl in it. Yeah, I don't have a single tiny human miniature. Yeah, so, and I was printing minis for today, a lot of them, and yeah, I just didn't fit a single child onto the plates, which is at this stage sort of disappointing in my opinion, but yeah, I was hoping that I'm gonna manage to do so, but I didn't. So let's just cover it up. And like I said, this is a somewhat of a family car, not a typical post-apocalyptic raiders or, you know, street fighters, road warriors, whatever you want to call it. So I don't really want to include a weapon on it. Yeah, I usually feel like weapon is kind of mandatory on most of the cars, but this time around I'm gonna skip it completely. And of course, like always, I'm just using very tiny amount of super glue, you know, not too much. But maybe I have some sort of a ram to put on the front. Hey, it's not pretty, it didn't print out well, but I can put this on the front of the car and that's gonna be it, I think. So let's just cut out this. Yep, this is gonna sit. Yep, I have a file here because this bottom is, like I said, this, you know, this didn't print well. It's a little bit wonky, I would say, but I can still just give it some sanding. It's gonna be sorted out. Sometimes, you know, like I notice that my printer is kind of failing when I'm using a medium or small supports. I think that they don't go deeply enough into the model. And when I'm using big supports, everything works. So yeah, I figured out the problem with my 3D printer. Yeah, this is gonna be the piece that I want here. So let's just cut this out. And 1, 2. There we go. Maybe in the middle as well, just on the hood here. Yep, so we have, come on, hold nicely. Yeah, that's what happened when I'm rushing, you know, I rush and I'm not able to glue everything properly. But yeah, this is it. Let me just think, because I know I have somewhere a box. Hopefully it's this one. No, that's not this one. With the pieces of, I think it's this one, pieces of crates that I casted. Alright, this is gonna work. Yep. So I'm just gonna glue this to the roof as well. Maybe I have some a little bit miscasted ones. Nah, this is gonna be it. Yeah, I'm just gonna put those ones in here. I know this should be some basket to hold it all together. Yeah, but let's just ignore the fact that I don't have any basket, anything to hold all of that stuff on the roof. And let's just glue it as is. Yeah, it was a scatter for Dungeons and Dragons games that I didn't use in any of the terrain, So yeah, there we go. I know that some of this is way oversized, some of this is a little bit out of whack, yeah, but here we have him. Yeah, it's a post-apocalyptic family vehicle, and I'm very happy with how it turned out. So let's just now black bomb it and paint it. I think it's gonna be somewhat of a rusty red. I'm not sure yet. Still, you know, of two minds about it. So yeah, I'll be right back. So here it is, black bombed. I did. Oh, this doesn't look good. I did put out some metallic paint, but I think that I didn't mix it fairly enough. Now it looks better. Yeah, but I'm running out of a lot of paints. Today I throw out like already 3 pots. It's a good sign. It's a sign that at some stage I'm gonna be able to buy new paints without regret. Yeah, and probably limit. Like, I would be happy with 50-ish paints. Yeah, so limit the amount of paints that I have to about 50. So how you can see, I didn't cover perfectly the original paint job in here. Yeah, but I'm actually happy with that. I was considering, you know, just going with a second coat of paint, but then I decided that, you know, this is post-apocalypse. Yeah, if they painted the car for some reason, they probably just, you know, did it with a haste. Yeah, so not everything would be perfectly covered. So yeah, that's what I'm doing in here, and you can see that they did metallic all over the place, and it isn't pretty. It didn't turn out as I wanted it. Yeah, so let's just try the mithril silver and see if this is gonna be a little bit better. Let's try it. Definitely. It's picking up the color much better. I don't know, I'm just slapping this on everything because I know that in a second I'm gonna be coming back with a red color. Like I said, I was thinking about making this a red color. Yeah, I don't know why, but this kind of speaks to me and I don't want it to be perfect. So I'm gonna be slapping this paint on. Yeah. Again, you know, hopefully even if some of this green gonna stay, I'm gonna be happy with that. But again, I'm just thinking that it was, you know, after they added the modifications, they slapped some paint on everything, you know. Maybe they are living somewhere where the desert is red, or maybe they just like red color. Yeah. So, yeah. So I want this to be, even though, you know me, I like the metallic plates, I wanted this to be red. Yeah, but again, mixed red. And now to go with the idea, you know, rust. I'm gonna put a lot of it all over the place. Yeah, but this is gonna be, yeah, in the places where I think it could occur, because they didn't have enough paint to paint this car properly. Yeah, so there's gonna be a few places with the rust, but not everywhere. Right, that's good enough. Now, did I actually pick up any browns for this? Come on, I should have something brown in here. No. Oh, come on. I'm sorry, I'm not very well prepared, like always. So let's just pick a brown. This is my basket of paints. So you can see I have quite a collection. And that's why I'm trying to lower the amount of them. Actually, this is a dry powder. It's a what do you call it? It's a pastel that I ground it down. Vermilion brown is great. Do I want anything else? Nope. Maybe red pastel. Yeah, for later on. So yeah, I have quite a choice of colors if I really need them. I know this is messy, yeah, but that's me. I tend to be messy, and maybe this one does look good. Alright. I just have it on the floor next to me if I need some colors, because I'm building so much today. Usually it's standing a little bit farther away. Okay. But yeah, I need to stop at this point because I need to allow the paint to dry, and then I'm gonna be doing weathering and detailing. So yeah, I'm gonna jump to the next car, do the basics, and then come back to this one. Okay, so I have my 3 colors picked up for the weathering. I have a vomit brown, snakebite leather, and I cannot even read that one, but I think it is desert sand from the Vallejo. Yeah. So I will start from, actually I will start from the darkest one. So I will go from the snakebite leather, and just a little bit on the bottom, actually quite substantial amount I would think, as this is the first and the darkest layer. Yeah. So I want this to be built up around the vehicle wheels and everything. This is the dirt that they are usually traveling in. Yeah, that's stock to the car. Yeah, there's gonna be probably some in here, just of the nature, you know, how the bend is in the car. Yeah, and of course there's gonna be some just collected in here on the back of the car itself, and probably even some on the hood if they didn't stop for a while. There might be some. Now let's go to the lighter color, more yellowy, and just, you know, add a smaller amount of it on top, and of course, you know, into the wheels, just to mix it up, you know. Sand, dirt, mud doesn't dry the same colors, although it may look like it, it isn't. So yeah, I'm just adding this. It's not perfect, but it is what I'm doing. And now I'm going with this desert kind of sandy color from Vallejo, I don't know. Probably the people who own the company knows how to say it, but plenty of people in the world struggle figuring out the name, really. And I'm one of them. Yep. Alright, that's it for the weathering. Now, what next? I have plenty of baskets, and to be completely honest, I don't even think that I'm gonna be doing much of thinking about the colors. I'm just gonna mix the snakebite leather and the desert one to get something in between and start painting those baskets, just to get them. All of the rope baskets gonna be roughly in the same color, I guess. I just want them to be at least colored somewhat. And this one is really just a... Okay, didn't use enough of the paint to have enough for later on, so let's just mix a next batch. And you know, because of this, that I'm mixing this on the go, the color gonna be changing, and you know, it's gonna create some issues, but I don't really care. to be completely honest. I just want those baskets to be one color, the rope baskets, yeah. And there's a lot of them. I think that there's 1, 2, 3. So yeah, the bulk of it is a rope baskets. To be completely honest, I don't know what is inside. I think it's gonna be some sort of grain. Yeah, but again, I don't need to cover this perfectly. I want all of that to be passable from someone standing, you know, about 2 feet away and looking at it. And even when I think about most of the wargaming miniatures, I love to look at them up close, yeah. But in 99% of the cases, people gonna look at them from about 2 to 4 feet distance, and they're gonna say, "Oh, it look good. Oh, it look like crap," yeah. And I do enjoy looking at minis from very up close. Yeah, so this is kind of my problem, that I want to have every single miniature extremely well looking from up close, and then I get a creative block because I spent 15 hours on one mini and I don't paint anything for a year or so. So yeah, that's my rant for the day, I guess. Yeah, it's just, you know, one of those downfalls of trying to be perfect, yeah. And I know that I'm never gonna be perfect, because if I ever decide that something that I did is perfect, I would be like, okay, that's the end of my creativity for the lifetime, please kill me now. Oh, this is a rope basket as well. Haha, that's good. Yeah, basically, the thing is, how I think about this stuff is, if you ever say, well, not say, if you ever get the point when you think that something that you've done is just, you know, perfect, that there is nothing you can improve on, it means one of the two things. You reach your peak, yeah, and there's gonna be never anything better that you're gonna achieve, or you just slightly gave up on the process itself. And yeah, that's it. Yeah, I know that I quite often, you know, pump my own trumpet that I like something, but you know, I like it. Yeah, I wouldn't say it is perfect. Yeah, every single card that I make, I'm like, ooh, I want to do this as well, and this and this. But then I realized that because I started YouTube, yeah, and I'm doing this for the entertainment of people, I don't have all the time in the world to do it. Yeah, so instead of powering, you know, through and fixing and fixing and fixing and never finishing, I decided that, you know, this is gonna be my price of perfection, yeah, that I never gonna achieve it, and I'm very happy with that. Yeah, this realization actually helped me a lot. Otherwise, I would be struggling finishing a single car. So let's just paint this a little bit, dry brushing. They're wondering what is in this basket, and to be completely honest, it looks like flowers or something. So maybe a green color. Maybe some sort of veggies. And maybe here again something green. Yep. So that's it for today, for this build anyway. I think that is done. I don't see much more to be done on it. Well, maybe just a little bit of weathering on the side of the ram, because it was completely, you know, ignored by my weathering. But yeah, I actually like this, family escape vehicle. So I'm gonna let it dry and I'm gonna throw it on the spin table. So, the red family van that is still missing a family for it. Yeah, well, not van, a car. I'm actually extremely happy how the weathering turned out after drying out. Yeah, I was a little bit worried that 3 different colors is gonna be a little bit too much, but after adding the last layer, everything kind of fall into place. The ram works in my opinion, and the baskets on the top and everything, they are so size wise, yeah, and maybe a little bit too big, but it's okay. They could be worse, they could be better. Yeah, so only thing missing is really printing the family for this car and adding it to the diorama, and like I said, the kids into the background. But yeah, that's it for today. So everybody, if you liked it, please rate, comment and subscribe and share with everybody around. Yeah, and of course this is the end, so everybody have a lovely day and take care.